There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this. Ow. Mm, 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 mm. Hey, everybody. Hey, Rashima, Delightful, Stacy, Hey, LaQuinta. Hey, Miss Brown. Thank you. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Deanna. What you talking about? Ah, this must be a sign. Hey, Cheryl. Y'all getting entertained today, huh? Hey, Stacy. Hey, Felita. Hey, Love Lies. Hey, Maya. Hey, Tiffolic. Hey, Flowerbomb. Hey, Dream Cake. I didn't know you were bilingual, auntie. That's sis, there's a lot you don't know about me. Today, YouTube finally came through with the notification. Hey, Miss Brown. Hey, Miss Richardson. Hey, Elvira. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Desiree. Just my bad, y'all. My goofy self hit the button. Portia said I was waiting at the door. Hey, Lynette. Hey, Ray. Hey, Karen. All right, y'all. No, Desiree, I hit the button, sis. We all right. Hey, Weedy. Hello to all the people in the back. Make sure y'all hit the like. Hey, Pearl. Yeah, y'all, Pearl is a mess. Hey, Rachel. You ain't missed nothing, sis. You right on time. Hey, Latrice. Hey, Alex. Hey, Ronald. All right, y'all. Let's get on. Cause I got stuff to do. We're gonna talk for a few minutes, and then we gonna go about our mother sucking business. Okay. All of YouTube have been entertaining me all day. I'm off tonight. I'm missing out. I'm missing out on all the new babies coming into this crazy world, but they are good. They are in good hands. Hey, Tina. I know that's right. Hey, Kels. Hey, Humble. Hey, Keisha. Hey, Pearl. Hey, Angie. Keisha, did I speak to you, baby? I don't know if I did, but hey, Erica. All right, y'all. There's some holes in this house. There's some holes in this house. Y'all, if y'all didn't see Ming's video, oh my God. When I tell you that thing was epic, that's how, baby, short and sweet. Let's get right on to the point. And we gonna get to the good part. Hey, get down to the good part. That's how I like it, honey. Get right on in, get right on out. When I tell you, hey, Shay Shay, what's up, sis? Yeah, me did that. Like when I tell you, sis, better drop that mic and don't pick it back up. Because when I tell you, Olivia mouth need to be on whatever part of the soil of Texas she in right now. Her mouth need to be dragging on the floor. Somebody need to go pick it up for her. Somebody need to go get a tow truck and pick her mouth all the way up. Girl, that thing was epic. I said, oh, ish. That's right. I'm bored, sis. Like that was epic. I said, girl, I was not excited. I said, go on me. Little Kim on the mic. I said, okay, girl, I see you. Well, really, I didn't see you because your face wasn't on the screen, but I just so I'm gonna just say that. Yeah, the Deanna, that thing, I was like, gone, sis. Hey, Coco. Hey, Big Kurt. You driving but listening? Okay, sis. It's always a pleasure to have each and every one of y'all. Hey, Antoinette. Girl, Antoinette, me dropped this diss track on Olivia. You know, I knew they was over there feuding or whatever, but I was not expecting a remix to WAP. I said, oh, ooh wee. Yeah, I was hurting for the girl. I said, oh my God. Hey, said, girl, you better not open your daggone mouth, because what the hell can you say behind that? Yeah, there's nothing you can say. Girl, you better go somewhere and sit down. That flower bomb, that girl, girl, that thing was epic. I said, oh my God, that was funny to me. I needed that little laugh. I have to go watch. I know you're going to drop cliffs. Yeah, Antoinette, you got to go watch it, sis. Yeah, Love Lies, I was dead. I said, oh my God. I wasn't expecting that. And when I tell you that girl rhymed that thing, sis didn't stutter. She must have been practicing that all damn night. Sis didn't stutter. I said, me, girl, you slipping on your pippin, sis. You better go get you a contract somewhere. You better go get you a record deal, sis. Yeah, that means this, Estrella, that means this. I said, girl, if Olivia don't go sit her ass down somewhere, she better. Somebody better send her a DM on Instagram and let her know, sis, don't you open your mouth. Don't you open your mouth. Mean think she Nicki Minaj right now, huh? That's what Kel said. She thinks she Nicki Minaj. Sherry, girl. I'm like, ooh wee. That thing was everything. I said, okay, sis. And the award goes to me. Yeah, honey. I said, y'all know I'm not subscribed to me, but I went over there and seen that. I said, sis, you guys, somebody emailed it or not emailed it, sent it to me, and I said, what? Girl, I went right on over there. I said, girl, this was worth it. Like, I appreciate the trip. This is worth a trip down YouTube Street. Yeah, like she handled that. Like that was perfect. Yeah, there's nothing else to say. So, so as you know, Olivia, y'all, she's on a emotional roller coaster. Nothing happened. Sis over there on an emotional roller coaster. And what I have noticed about Liv, she likes to inflict her pain on others that ain't got shit to do with what she got going on over there. Because, honey, trust and believe, I don't got anything to do with what you and Gerard going through. I don't give a damn what y'all going through because it don't have anything to do with me. Now, if you decide to bring it to YouTube, we going to talk about it. Maybe, maybe not, depending on how juicy the tea is. Yeah, you know what? I don't care. But she decided to do a video today, and like Liv, she never lets me down. She gave me yet another shout out that I didn't pay her for. I'm like, well, sis, thanks. I mean, I appreciate, good looking out. So she, in the little video, her little 12-minute video, hey, broke. Yeah, you know what, Monique, I don't know if Olivia is lying or not. I'm gonna be honest with you, sis. Like I said in the beginning, that's her business, and it is. I don't care if Olivia rented it, rent to own, bought it, whatever. That's her business, right? It truly is her business. I don't care. And like I said in that live today, when I had to come on and address some ish my damn self, like I said in that live, as usual, Olivia get everything all twisted. I don't know if that hair got too long and it's stuck in her eardrums. But since you need to pull that hair back some and listen, what I said in that live was, since I know you do watch me, sis, what I said in that live was that your housing situation was sent to me in an email, and I respectfully declined putting you on blast about your housing situation because I didn't give a fuck about it, right? That's what I said, because I'm going to just keep it 100. Me, and this is me personally, I don't think it's right to expose where people live at. I just don't, because at the end of the day, something happens, yeah, I'll be damned if I want somebody's blood on my hands. Now, I understand there's a lot of people out here that don't give a damn, right? Obviously, because the people that are doing it don't care about your safety, right? But one thing about me on my platform discussing these women, I'm not infringing their safety. Under no circumstances, I'm not. I discuss what they put on YouTube, and that's it. Period. Now, I wasn't a part of, and I could have, because, you know, as we all do know, I work for the View over here, and trust and believe, some exclusive information like that would have brought me hella views. But like I've always said to myself and to my children, all money ain't good money. And that was some money I didn't want. Now, granted, other people jumped on it, and that's their business. I'm not a monkey see, monkey do type woman. I never have been. I beat to my own drum. I don't beat to the drum of others. So I didn't need, she wanted somebody to blame. Yeah, but since it wasn't me, because I had the information, still got it in my email and didn't care nothing about it, because the last thing I need on my conscience is somebody find that girl stinking some damn where, and that's on my conscience, that I was a part of exposing her address. Yeah, I didn't, you know, and me to make her out to be a liar more than what she already is. People already know Olivia embellishes or lies, or however you want to put it, a lot of what she says. Like at the end of the day, let's just say you, like, sis, if you did buy that house and then from what you say, put it on the market to rent, and based off where you staying at now, since you would have been better off where you was at. You had more room and it looked a little better. But again, that's your decision. Them your kids, that's your business, that's your life. It has no relevance on me. Because y'all, when I put this camera down, YouTube doesn't exist to me. It only exists when I pick this camera up. That's it. So, sis seems to think that she birthed life into me on YouTube. Sis said that she birthed me. And I said, well, goddamn, you mean to tell me my mama been lying to me all this life? I thought my mama was a whole black woman. Yeah, I didn't know my mama was mixed. Sis, I know what you meant, but I'm going to tell you like this. Yeah, you didn't birth me. Baby, I was already born when I came to this channel. Because at the end of the day, we do know you can talk about whatever, but you got to have the personality for people to come watch to see what you're talking about, right? And if you really want to know the truth, if you go look at my videos, my top videos is Strong Mommy Chrissy. I get more views talking about her than I do talking about Olivia. Because y'all, Olivia's kind of tired and played out. People are used to her content. One thing I can say about Chrissy, honey, she keeps it spontaneous over there. I ain't gonna even lie to it. She got so much going on. You know, if you just really want to call a spade, shit, Strong Mommy Chrissy is my surrogate mother and Olivia. Sis, if you really want to know the truth, if you want to say somebody birthed somebody on YouTube, sis, she birthed both of us. Okay? So she your surrogate and mine too. You just want to really be technical. So, you know, what you want to say about what I did in my past, since I got a past. Did I come on here and say, hey, Tasha, hey, you guys, my name is Tasha, and I was married to a man? Yes, no, sis, y'all didn't do that. When I go apply, tell them about who I was married to go. Yeah, they don't care. They want to know, can I do this job? And the last time I checked, y'all want to know what sis, what we talking about today? And I'm gonna tell you what we talking about. Yeah, everyone has a past. Fake Franny, if you really want to know the truth, all women pay my YouTube salary. Okay. Now, one thing about TMR, y'all can say what y'all want to say about me. Y'all can say TMR ain't cute, TMR ain't got this, TMR ain't got that. I came on this platform being me. Yeah, I didn't come on this platform hiding behind somebody else's fake face and a fake ass name, right? Yeah, didn't do that. Now I understand that float some people boat. Some people get a little jig out of that, but that's you, baby. That don't have anything to do with me, you know. So, you know, what people don't understand about this YouTube thing, everybody using something to get paid. When people do grocery hauls about Sam's Club, Walmart, TJ Maxx, whatever doing, brands are paying you because people are coming to your channel because you're using these names, TJ Maxx, Sam's Club, or whatever hauls that you're doing, Walmart, whatever. People are coming to your channel. Yeah, people ain't just coming because you went to the grocery store. People want to know what good things that you find at that grocery store. So, unless you YouTube and know how this thing works, like sometimes you do have to put things in your title to make people come watch. It's called marketing. Period. Thank you, V Beauty. I appreciate that. Obviously I only care about the people that support me, and the ones that don't care, don't don't care to support me. Obviously my energy is not for you. But y'all, I'm not a selfish woman. Like, y'all can subscribe to who you want to, obviously, because I'm not just subscribed to the reactors that I talk to. I'm subscribed to everybody. Even though if I don't drop a comment, since that don't mean I ain't watching and I ain't looking, I'm supporting your channel. Just I'm supporting it behind the scenes or in the bushes. So, you know, um, you know, a lot of these people take YouTube thing personally, and I don't take this stuff personally. I understand that people want to make it take personal, and people want to use things to try to defame your character and things like that. And that's why I never really talked about what Olivia was going through, because whatever she's going through, regardless if it's self-inflicted or not, she's going through it. And unfortunately, her kids is going through it. And she's on live in Instagram live and drinking and just acting very with erratic behavior. Sis, we get it. Like we all done loved and ninja it and did us wrong. Well, not we all. Maybe some of y'all have never experienced that. But for the sis who have experienced it, y'all know where I'm coming from. But at the end of the day, while you sitting over there acting and making a fool out of yourself, yeah, that man walking around living life. And don't nobody know what he going through or what he doing, because he decides to keep it off of YouTube. So I mean, y'all, we know the trolls gonna come in because trolls don't trolls don't like TMR, and that's okay. Trolls don't gotta like TMR. It's like, it's okay, baby. It's all right. Rachel, we done all been there, done that. Some of us done been there and done that a couple of times because we learned the first time, right? And I can tell y'all, honey, I can write a book, right? I done been through some things in life. And that's why when I discuss these women, I discuss things that I feel like is relatable. I don't discuss the clothing hauls and grocery hauls, other than when we talked about Jasmine's grocery haul, because that was something to talk about, sis, because you put your whole groceries on your bed. Like, I was just like, sis, why did you do that? Now, that was funny to me. That was just funny, right? But I talk about things that women discuss that I feel like we all can relate to in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But as far as they don't like the fact that, y'all, I'm not a big YouTuber. Obviously, I don't have a big following. I have a lot of people that support me, and I appreciate that. I do. I appreciate that. But y'all, I'm not gonna be on YouTube forever. YouTube is not my final resting place. Yeah, I'm not gonna be here forever. But at the end of the day, when I leave here, I'm gonna leave here with my head held high. Yeah, y'all not gonna have me hanging it low. Yeah, I'm not gonna allow you to. As bad as you won't try, it's just I'm not gonna let you succeed. Period. Thank you, humble. What you say, Melanie? Oh Lord. Yeah, but it's okay, y'all. Like I said, Olivia, she just seems like when she hurts, she wants everybody to hurt around her. I had a friend like Olivia years ago, and that's why we're not friends today. Because me and her was only cool when her and I was going through something together. I was happy and sis was going through something. Yeah, I couldn't talk to her because she didn't like the fact, like if I got a new job or I got a new apartment or I bought a new car. And if she was sitting over there struggling, yeah, she didn't want to relish in my successes. And after a while, like I really tried to be her friend. Like I tried to ignore the fact that sis was basically hating on me, right? I try to ignore that because we have been cool for years. But y'all, finally one day I was like, man, I'm putting too much energy in a relationship that's not giving me anything back. And I had to sever the ties that bind. And y'all, when I tell you we was cool for years, we was cool for years. And it really hurt my heart because she was going through a lot. Like my friend, she had a lot of issues, bipolar. She had a lot of issues, but even with all her imperfections, she was still my homegirl. But after so long of dealing with the mental abuse of how how we dealt with each other, I can only be her friend when I was going through something. Like if I was going through something like man trouble or money trouble, and she was going through it too, then she was coochie cool with me. But if I was doing good in my relationship, I just got a new job, I got a raise on my job, yeah, and sis was over there struggling, she didn't want to talk to me. I couldn't do that. And Olivia reminds me of her so much. Like when Olivia is happy, obviously she's happy with everybody. But when she going through something, she want everybody to go through it with her. Since it don't work like that, because a lot of what you're going through is self-inflicted. When your man decided to go back to Texas, sis, you should have went with your man. Now that was your husband. You should have went with him. You can't fault nobody but yourself. And if I can't really speak on her going through what she's going through, as long as she says she's been going through the mental abuse that she's been going through with him, and the emotional abuse. I mean, because everybody has their own stopping point. Everybody has their own point in their life where they're like, enough is enough. Because what I have learned through my 48 years of living, since you got to go through some things in order to grow through some things. And a lot of what I have been through in my life, some of those things I don't regret going through because it helped me grow to who I am today. Right, Koya? And I hate that we had to go through that because she was really a good friend of mine. When I had my first child, she was in the hospital room with me. My first child and her last child is 4 days apart. Her baby was born 4 days before mine. I was in the hospital when she birthed her child. And then 4 days later, I birthed my child. And she was in the hospital with me 4 days after she had just delivered a baby. Like we was that tight. And years, we was tight like that for years. But continuously kept having to go through stuff with her because she was going through things like, y'all, emotionally, I couldn't handle her anymore. It was too much because I was going through stuff in my own life. And I just couldn't keep up that friendship. What you say, Destiny? Hope y'all rip the new girl apart like y'all did Chrissy bum ass baby dad girlfriend. Y'all, I didn't rip nobody apart. Tina said I had a best friend like that. She only cared when it was all about her, and when things in her life was good, she ignored me as if I was never there for her. Exactly, y'all. And you can go through that through friendships, you can go through that through relationships, And because I am a strong person, I try to endure what she was going through because I ain't gonna lie, she was going through a lot. She had a lot going on in her life. And although y'all don't know who I'm talking about, I ain't just gonna put all her business out there like that. But she was going through a lot. And I it was times where I could really talk to her and I felt like I was getting through, but then there was times where I just couldn't get through. And I just got tired of coddling her through this friendship that we had. Because I just felt like I was being more of a friend to her than she ever was trying to be to me. Y'all, she's not still traveling in no U-Haul because think about it. Do y'all know how much it costs for you? U-Hauls charge you by the mile. And I don't know, they did something to that domino or U-Haul. You go from here to the corner of your house and you did a whole mile and you ain't even with a block. That girl's not traveling around in no U-Haul. Tea, I got some tea today that sits somewhere in Texas and around the place where she used to live. Because the person that DM me today said they ran into her in Texas. Now, how true that is, I don't know. Because again, I'm not that person. I don't live in Texas. So obviously I didn't run into Olivia. But the person said they ran into her. Again, I don't know how true that is. But we know she's probably not in Florida. More than likely, she probably is in Texas. And if she wants to if she thinks running to Texas was going to run Gerard back to her, you got to understand, sometimes people just get fed up. No matter what y'all have been through and how much y'all love each other, sometimes people just wake up one morning and just say, enough is enough. That man probably was tired of her and his YouTube life and all his business on the damn social media. That man probably want to live a normal, quiet life. And when he doing his dirt, he don't want all of YouTube knowing it. Well, she can have another registry, and if her supporters support her, y'all go right on ahead. I ain't gonna never tell nobody not to support what you want to support. Who am I? I'm the governor of your bank account. That's your business. Hey, Hollywood, how you doing, sis? Yes, sometimes love isn't enough to keep someone, y'all. And I had to learn that the very hard way. Sometimes love isn't enough, you know? Um, and y'all, like I tell you, again, I have went through a lot in my life to help me grow. Y'all, but and that's what I said, this bullying thing. Like, I don't get into that bullying thing because I was bullied as a child. And I know Lipstick Alley gonna take this and throw it all over their gossip website. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Y'all gonna talk about me if I'm over here mute, so it don't even matter. You know. But hey, True, she wanted to stay in Florida so damn bad to be around her family. Now Gerard up and goes to Texas, and now she wants to chase him there. She's trying to get his bug-eyed stuff back. That's what I said, bug-eyed. I didn't dox her. I didn't give her address. I said the state. I mean, you would be dumb to think that she's not in Texas. I didn't tell you where she was at. I don't know her address. I don't know what apartment complex she's in. I ain't doxed her. She said, please don't let them run to Houston because we got enough mess going on here. Oh, she's in Houston? Oh, wow. I thought she was in Dallas Fort Worth. Hell, I don't know where she at. That goes to show you, y'all, I'm not checking for that girl like that. I don't care where Olivia's at. I'm not going to help her pay the rent over there. I'm not going to send her no housewarming gift. I didn't send her one the first time she moved. I wouldn't send Olivia eye water to cry with. I gave what I was going to give her in a video. Congratulations. Goodbye. That's it. No hard feelings. Yeah. She didn't send me nothing when I moved to my house. Okay. And I wasn't expecting anything from her. Well, maybe that's why me tell her to pull up, because she's supposed to be in Houston. Oh, girl, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's not good for those kids. All that running back and forth, and as soon as those kids get comfortable, but again, y'all, those are her kids. Okay, we can talk about what's not good for them, obviously, but those are her kids. If she want to bounce them from state to state, that's her business, because she has to deal with the aftermath of that. If she wants to be, Trinette, you being funny, because I don't think she wants to be friends with me and Chrissy again. Because baby, that ain't how you try to befriend somebody. Olivia's the type of woman, she just feels like she doesn't need anybody. She feels like she doesn't need anybody, and that she and if you want to feel that, that's great. But like my mother always told me, everybody needs somebody. Yeah, you just can't be in this world all alone and by yourself. Everybody gonna need somebody. Yes, they do. All children. Even adults deserve stability, because Olivia likes to pride her. So she says it several times that she has the type of job she can live anywhere and have her job, and that's true, sis. But what about the children? If you gonna get them kids, they were so excited to get to that bedroom and had a bunk beds, and now somewhere different. That's not good for those kids. I just think the girl, I don't have any, sympathy for her, other than like, all I can say is, sis, that's effed up that you're going through what you're going through. Like, sorry you're going through that, and move on. Like, that'd be any female. If I see some female going through something bad, I'm be like, damn, that's effed up. As a one human to another, but I'm gonna have to move on with my life, because since your hold ups in your life doesn't have any relevance on mine or any bearings on my life, you know. But see, that's the thing, y'all. Maybe I'm just, y'all don't really be looking that hard. I don't really be caring. Y'all, a lot of y'all, I ain't gonna say all of y'all, a lot of y'all be like Inspector Gadget in these damn videos. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. Your sis over here, y'all don't really be checking for these folks like that. I really don't, because as we all know, we all have our own lives to worry about. And we can discuss these talk about things that's going on. But y'all, then we put on to the next video, or we move on to something else that's going on in our lives. Buying a home takes a long process. If you have to move there, an even longer process. If you have to move there, an even longer process. Well, she likes to say that she put $13,000 down, and man, that's me personally. I wouldn't keep bragging about I put $13,000 down and you ain't got ish to show for it. Sis, I would keep that on the low. I would keep that hush. I wouldn't keep talking about that. The $13,000 ain't $1,300. That's a lot of damn money. And sis, hell, she hauled ass out that house. That sis moved quicker than lightning. Sis moved quick. I'm like, girl, COVID, did you have another month or two? Get you a whole plan together? I just find it strange that you moved into that house. It seemed like you was trying to get settled, to abruptly move out of it 60 days later. Like, that's weird. But again, we wouldn't have known that had you not put that on your channel. But we understand why you put it on your channel, because your YouTube check is your main source of income. So we get it, sis. We understand. But I would did some mock grocery hauls or something like that. I wouldn't expose my business until I was ready to discuss my business, or until I got into a more settled frame of mind so I could really talk about it. But again, y'all, that's her. She pride herself being 30, but sis, you better hurry up and act like it, because you got a whole family over there to support. Well, forever must have been 60 days. Right. She told that information. We didn't ask her, did she buy the house? She could have just said, yeah, I moved. And nobody would have questioned her. Which is, are you renting? Are you buying? Well, maybe somebody would have, because we know people nosy. Maybe somebody would. And she could have just respectfully declined to answer. Because ultimately, how you're financing your way of living is nobody's business. I'm not going to ask Brown Sugar, sis, how much you pay for rent or mortgage? It's none of my damn business. I don't care. I don't need to know your business for you to watch my video or for you to sit in my chat. I don't need to know your business. And you don't need to know mine. No more than what I tell you. But I blame that on a lot of these YouTubers, because y'all get out here and spill all your damn guts, and then everybody think that's the recipe for everybody. In order for you to have a YouTube channel, you got to get on here and do a whole resume about what you did for the last 15 years. Yeah, no, I don't have to. Right, just don't say anything. She could have just been like, you guys, we finally got her that 2-bedroom apartment, moved into a house. Yay. But she chose to do it a different way. And then at the end of the day, y'all, that's her mouth. That's her business. And obviously she has to deal with the consequences of it. But all these people sent you things because under the notion that you bought a home. But maybe you, again, y'all, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, because I wasn't there. I wasn't there when she took the money out the bank. I wasn't there when she gave the check or money order to whoever she gave it to, obviously. So I don't know what's going on. The only people that know what's going on is her mama, her sister, and Gerard. That's it. Let's try to say these people can't get mad about reacting to personal business. If you're putting your business out there, it's no longer personal when it becomes public. Yeah, that's true. But even if she was lying, y'all, okay, she lied. Now what? What we gonna do, y'all? Hang her up to the tree and lynch her for lying? Is that what we getting ready to do? Okay, she lied. Now what? I mean, at the end of the day, you got to know who you dealing with. And that's how you approach her channel. Like, that's just simple to me. I'm not gonna keep talking about how she lied. Okay, she lied. All right, next. Let's move on. Yeah, sis did that on that disc, man. On that meeting, did that. No, LOL, nope, call her out on it like they are doing every time she goes live. I mean, but I mean, obviously y'all can do what y'all want to do. I can't tell you what to do. I mean, that's your business. I just, my thing is this: when people go low, sis, I'm gonna go high. Yeah, you can keep going low, but I'm gonna go high. That's your business over there. If that makes you feel good, then sis, rub yourself all over, okay, and don't miss a spot. Period. Yeah, she did. I think she's still in Tampa in an apartment because she said she didn't have a trailer. Yeah, she did that, but you got to understand too, sis. Olivia is filming backwards. Like she's putting out these videos because she's already filmed them. So stuff that you see today, she could have did 2 weeks ago. The video she put out today, called herself trying to tell me off. She filmed that a couple weeks ago when she had did that live and was demanding 400 likes and couldn't even get 100 because people don't like you. The way that she was like, she better than everybody. Well, you know what, Anastasia, I'm gonna be honest with you, sis. If she wants to act like she better than everybody, sis, them her acting skills. Like, I wouldn't be offended because sis want to act like she better than me. Hey, do you know Olivia in real life? Do you live next door to her? Do you live on her street? Do you go to her church? Do y'all shop at the same grocery store? No. So at the end of the day, how she portrays herself over there is her business. And it says if you don't really vibe with her, don't watch her. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Glam. That's all. I mean, that's all I gotta say. I'm not saying you wrong for feeling the way, like feeling a little betrayed and stuff like that. I'm not saying that y'all shouldn't feel a little betrayed, but that's when y'all start investing too much into these people and their content. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, you really got to take a lot of this for entertainment. And I know for some people it's hard because these are real people supposedly portraying their real lives. So you start feeling like everything is real. But at the end of the day, what you got to understand is people could be who they want to be on the internet. Melanie said, exactly. I don't care if she thinks she's better. I'm renting a nice ass house and we ain't homeless. So, yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with renting. That was a nice ass house that she moved into, regardless if she was renting it, rent to buy, whatever. That it was nice. It was bigger than her apartment and it was a step up for her. Right? So if you was renting it, since at the end of the day, you gotta crawl before you walk. Like you don't come out the womb walking. You come out the womb crawling, and then you learn to walk. I don't know, y'all. Because YouTube allows foolery to be monetized, Checkmate need to stop changing those rules, in my opinion. Yeah, but you got to understand YouTube is for you to be you. And YouTube should be for entertainment. When people start taking it serious and starting being too invested in it, sis, that's your fault, not the person who's portraying content. It's not their fault because they're doing a service by entertaining you. And if you start getting them soap operas, y'all, when I used to watch some soap operas, honey, I was getting real deep in them soap operas. And one day I had to say, girl, this is a damn soap opera. These ain't even real people. These are actresses and actors. Girl, if you don't get your life together, and eventually I started weaning myself off of soap operas. Because y'all, when I tell you I was into them soap operas, like, ooh-wee. I was recording them, couldn't miss them, mad when I couldn't watch it because I really enjoyed it. And for a lot of y'all really enjoy these YouTube channels because some of them you can really get into it and enjoy it. But at the end of the day, y'all, you got to understand these are still normal, regular people who got things going on. Some of it they choose to let you know, and some of it they don't. Because at the end of the day, just because you have a YouTube channel don't mean you have to tell everybody everything about you. You don't have to do that. Yeah, Latrice, honey, I was into them. All My Children was my joint. That was my favorite one. When I tell you I was a All My Children fan, and y'all, I was just getting too deep into that stuff, and I just had to start eventually weaning myself off of it. Yes, girl, I remember that Love Lies. That was so funny. Yeah, but y'all, look, at the end of the day, I really don't have much to say to Olivia because since you can talk about me till the cows come home, this just don't bother me. It don't bother me as much as it bothers you. Because at the end of the day, you talking about something that was in my past. Since you still running for president. Yeah, I ain't chasing after nobody. I've already been caught. Period. Period. Well, maybe she probably she was over there talking about me. Yeah, yeah, Miss Tasha, you too blessed to be stressed. Forget Olivia. Oh yeah, no, sister, I'm not stressed about Olivia. It's just when sis said she birthed me. I was like, sis, you might have gave me a little nudge. Yeah, sis, but you didn't birth me. I birthed my damn self. Like, I'm like, uh, yeah, no. If anything, see, I'm gonna keep it 100 and honest. Chrissy gives me the view. Like when I do videos on her, people come to watch. I don't really get those views like that on Olivia like I used to. Now, when I first started discussing Olivia, I did. But just like everybody, just like Liz then kind of fizzled out, everybody else then kind of fizzled out on her too. You know? So that's why I don't really talk about Olivia like that. Because it really ain't nothing to talk about. Like what you gonna talk about? All the craziness and dysfunction she be doing over there. Now, maybe it's not dysfunction to her, but sis, it look real dysfunctional. Like you, all that drinking and carrying on Instagram, all that stuff she got going on. Ooh, baby, that's a lot going on. But if you got the stamina for it, sis, you go right on ahead. Sis, Charlie said, "Big mouth powered by alcohol. She can't afford Crown anymore." Golly. Hey, Risa. Yeah, y'all. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. We not gonna worry about it. It. I mean, y'all. What I don't understand is these people be on here. You know, it's like this is virtual world. It really is, y'all. And people try to make this like this is real life ish. And although we are real people, like we're not, avatars or or cartoons or nothing like that. We are real people, but I just don't really get into all of it like that. It's like for what? It's too much ish going on in the world. I got my own problems. I'm over here living like everybody else is. We over here paying bills and trying to figure out how to do this like everybody else is. So, sis, if you get a little disturbed, but at the end of the day, I just want to set the record straight that I was not ever going to put her information out there about her house because that ain't how I roll. When the people from Listic Alley emailed me about her housing situation and I read some of it and I just didn't have no interest in it because again, I'm not the type of person to kick a sister when they down. You know what I'm saying? That just ain't in my spirit. I understand that people that do that, and again, y'all go right ahead. That's y'all business. But TMR doesn't do that. I didn't really find any stock in exposing the fact her whole house and how much the house was listed for and it was on rented at this time and it's on that. Yeah, I didn't care. Yeah, I didn't care that much. To be quite honest with you, baby, that was too much work for me together. And I just didn't really feel like I need to give Olivia all that type of time. I do y'all would have enjoyed the Kiki and stuff like that, but whatever her reasons are for moving in and abruptly moving out of her house, those are her reasons. And whenever she decides to tell the story, again, you believe what you want to believe. People are still gonna have their own opinions regardless of what she says. Because Olivia seems to think nobody likes her, but at the end of the day, sis, it's your attitude, sis. Your attitude stinks. Like it's horrible. It really is. And I'm not saying you need to kiss anybody ass, but sis, you really got a lot of self reflecting to do. Because sis, your attitude is horrible. It's horrible. Yeah, she moved out of her house, JB. Okay, y'all. They saying Olivia's live on Instagram. Y'all want to go check that out? Y'all go right on ahead. And Vicky Love, I also love. She keeps it really like Tasha. Thanks, Rachel. Liv is not likable, bottom line. Yeah, it takes a lot to like, what did I say? I think she's undiagnosed bipolar, to be honest, and she'll probably never be diagnosed because she doesn't like going to the doctor. Godly. I want to like her because she even seemed like she could be a cool chick, but her attitude and her lies kill it for me. Mm. Tasha, why they all coming for you? You give them the best advice to help them improve their lives, and they turn around and bite the hand that helps them. You know why, Brown? Because I'm not their mother, I'm not their auntie, I'm not their grandma, I'm not anybody. I'm just a regular chick watching their channel. And it's not I ain't gonna even really say I'm giving them advice because I don't maybe I'm not. I think a lot of times when I talk about their situation, I just either myself or people I know that has been in similar situations or same situations than them, and that's how my thoughts start flowing out, because you can't teach your old dog new tricks. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to teach these chicks new tricks. They got mamas, and they should have people. Hopefully they have people that are supportive in their lives, and they can figure it out one day. Like, at the end of the day, we just discuss this content and we move on. I'm not really stuck like that, Brown, but I appreciate your thoughts. To be honest, all the support these women have gotten from subbies, they could do something nice for them for the holidays, like a giveaway, something free. Yeah, y'all, they're not going to do anything. I know a lot of people ask about that, but yeah, they're not going to do it. They haven't done anything. They're not going to start now. I know, Brown. I know that shouldn't make a difference, but that's how these women feel. They just, you know what? Look, y'all, this young generation or younger generation, this generation is the type of generation where they don't want nobody telling them. They don't have any fear factor. A lot of these people don't. They don't have any morals or scruples about themselves or dignity. So they get on here and say and do anything they want to do, and just feel like people should accept it because it's my business. It's my life. What you're going to do about it? And you're right. There's nothing I can do about it. So, sis, if you want to keep showing your ass, go right on ahead. We'll just sit here and watch and talk about it. Or something she's driving. Oh, Lord. You know what? I really hope Gerard figures out a way to get that girl calmed down or whatever new man, whatever reason she moved, regardless if she's still in Florida, she in Texas, wherever she's at, whatever the reason she moved for, whoever she's going to be encountering, hopefully they figure out a way to get this girl a little bit even. Like I said, y'all, love will make you do some strange things. And can I tell a woman not to go through what they're going through? No, necessarily I can't. Sometimes you need to go through what you're going through in order to learn how not to go through that again, to know the signs. And y'all, I can tell you that from experience. Because I've been done many ways and Sundays in my life when it comes to relationships, and like I said, I thank God that I went through what I went through because it made me be the woman I am today, you know because I don't want to be a naive person. Once upon a time, y'all, I was very naive, very green. I didn't, I just was, because I lived a sheltered life, so I was very naive. Do I think that guy on YouTube is Junebug's dad? Um, obviously, Brown, I don't know. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I'm not really getting into that conversation because I'm gonna just say this. Obviously, Chrissy knows who Junebug's father is, and I really don't feel comfortable talking about the paternity of this little boy because this little boy is gonna grow up one day to be a man, right? So, or even a older child or a teenager, and whatever is going on, Chrissy really needs to understand that whatever the paternity, I know she says that Jamarcus is the father, and if she says it, I can't do nothing but believe her because I wasn't there, obviously, you know. But she has to think about, in the event something happens to this child, right, and he needs some type of transplant. Maybe she's not a likely candidate to donate an organ to him or anything. Obviously, they're going to go to the next of kin, which is his father. Since at that point, it's not time to be trying to figure out the paternity, right? Like when it comes to stuff like that, and you got to be careful because, that's what happens when you have kids by multiple men and you don't let these men, or the men don't try to be a part of the lives, and these men go off and have other kids. People forget that these kids are going to grow up one day, right? And they're going to be out here dating. And God forbid they date their sister, their brother, their cousin. You know what I'm saying? Unknowingly. Like, that's not a cute game to play. It really isn't. Hey, Don. She doesn't like when people tell her, well, you know what my dad used to say about that? A hard head makes a soft butt. Sometimes you have to listen to people, even if you don't know them, because again, you don't know what other people have been through, and they might be telling you. I'm not saying you got to listen to everything somebody tells you, because sometimes people tell you things purposely to lead you astray. But if someone is trying to tell you that and it even sounds like it's good advice, you might want to just take it, listen to it, and kind of analyze it, see how you can fit it into your own life. I'm always up for constructive criticism. I see they paying people for interviews and baby mamas. So who want to know where she at? That bad to pay me? I'll go. I'll go truck. You're so silly, Hollywood. Thank you, Brown. Yeah, you guys make sure you hit the like button. Kiara, you were so supportive of her too. Yeah, that's right, Kiara. You was a mod for Olivia, weren't you? A few other people have been messaging me saying same thing happened to them. Longtime supporters. Yeah, Olivia might be in a position where she feel like she don't need YouTube, or she just, obviously there are, you got some people who like to be treated bad. Y'all ever notice that? You got some people that just like to be treated bad. So she might have some subscribers over there that like the verbal abuse and the mental abuse that she, uh, you know, poses on them, and they might enjoy it. They might not care. They might just like, oh, she's just going through something. She'll get over it. Yeah, honey, I'm like an elephant. I don't forget ish. Tracy said I was one damn victim. I just told her to go pull up on me and catch that fade. I know that's right, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened to G. I remember her. She was a mom for a long time. They probably do the same stuff to people in there, like, right, Vicky, exactly. All I have to say is we all reap what we sow. Watch and live, drag others, and brag on herself. I knew she was going to reap her wrong. That is true, sis. That's why I said you better be careful of the people that you shit on going up, because you might definitely got to pass them going back down. Okay? Live fans or something else. You can't get my view while coming at me. Nothing. You say nothing would be off limits at that point. Everyone would get it. Stella, her sister, the chat. I know that's right. It's oh, she cried so people can send her money. That was money cried with a fake tear. Yeah, she cried more in that U-Haul video than she did the verses that she did the other day when she was in the car. That right there seemed more believable. You so Vicky, you wrong for that. Hey Tasha, I missed everything, but oh yeah, talking about Liv, she's pitiful. Hey Tasha, January. I don't know, y'all. You know what, y'all? I'm just over it. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I'm so over it. I didn't come here to fight and argue with people. I really didn't. And I do understand people want to, antagonize you and stuff like that. And it is what it is. Um, it's whatever. We told her about her attitude on IG last night. Yeah, I heard she was a hot mess on IG last night. Y'all, shout out to Yanni Bonnie B. She said she caught that live last night on on Olivia's Instagram. Y'all was asleep. I'm an atheist, but I can't stand when shady people talk about God. It's hypocritical. I know that's right. Yes, Black Honey, she was doing straight verses that day, and what didn't a tear sis couldn't buy her no tears if she wanted to. But that when she was in the U-Haul yesterday or wherever day that was, and she was reading the little postcard somebody sent her with the $100. Woo, sis, she was really showing out for that one. Okay. Y'all be killing me in these comments. At the end of the day, obviously all of y'all are people. All of y'all have lives. All of y'all have past, and most definitely, prayerfully, keep having presence. And one thing I'm not gonna do, y'all, is I'm not gonna let nobody shame me about how old I am. You know, she might be 50, 60 years. Sis, I'm 48, close to 50. Pray I see 50, because I feel like every year I age, I'm blessed. And with you just turning 30 with kids over there, sis, you better hope you make it to 38. Okay, over there acting like you acting. At the end of the day, especially when you start having children, you want to keep aging so you can age out along with your kids. Yeah, honey, people don't get that. People feel like, yes, Kiara, 50 is wonderful, honey. That's girl. I pray the Lord let me see it. Because at the rate that we going right now, y'all, I'm telling you, in the past 2 weeks, I've been to 4 funerals. No, not 2 weeks. In the past month, I have been to 4 funerals. This is the most funerals I've ever been in my life in 1 month. I haven't went to 4 funerals in 1 year. In the past month, I have been to 4 funerals, and this is family members. That right there goes to show you life ain't promised. And two of those people were in their 30s, early 30s. One was 32, the other one was turning 31 next month in October. So, honey, you can't diss me about talking about my age. Yeah, you can't, because since I don't look 50 or 60. And if I did, so motherfucking what? Right, Kiara? Like, come on now. Yeah, I've been to 4 funerals, y'all, in 1 month. I've never been through that many funerals in my life in 1 year. And I don't went through 4 in 1 month. And you want to shade somebody about their age? Since you better hope you, when you go to sleep tonight, you better hope you wake up. Because that ain't promised either. Dia said, I'm 26. Yeah, I never understood that, why people feel like age is. Well, you know why? Because celebrities, they don't like when they start aging, looking older, and they go start getting all that augmentation surgery and stuff. Like, so I really feel like, me, this is my personal opinion. I could be wrong, but I really feel like the celebrity started this stuff. Because as soon as they start looking old, they want to go get chin lifts and uh um forehead lifts and all this, surgical augmentation to make themselves younger. That's what I really think. Y'all, I don't even wear makeup like that. Like I don't really put on makeup like that. You know? So to talk about somebody, which I don't care. Like, people, if you want to call me old, I mean, sis, what you want me to do? Go cry in the corner? Yeah, okay, sis, it's okay. Yeah, of course I'm older, right? I'm older than you, right? 104, Steph M. Ooh, baby, that's a blessing. 104. Wow. Hey, Monique. Wow. That's beautiful. 104 years old. We will all be old if we don't die young. Keep waking up. Exactly, Vicky. Exactly. We would all hope to get old. That means you still living. Shoot. She keeps worrying about Gerard. She not going to see 44, all that stress going through. Girl, yes, and all them bottles of liquor ingesting into her. Oh, baby, that's, you know what? That's a lot. I get it. I understand love, sis. I've been there, done that. Pray I don't ever got to go down that road. No time soon. Okay. But I've been there and I understand, right? But when you become a mother and when you are a caretaker of someone else, you become a mother. Sis, you got to understand when you hurting, those kids hurt. And if you love your children, sis, you would try to pull yourself together. And if you're gonna be in pain or cry in the middle of the night, you wait till you put them kids to bed. And then you do all that. And then when you get up in the morning, girl, you put a smile on your face. Because at the end of the day, the kids don't have anything to do with that. And nor should they have to endure that. Hey, Sarah. Congratulations on your house, Sarah. It's beautiful. Happy belated birthday, Forever. Forever says she just turned 30 Saturday, and it's a blessing all I've been through after losing my husband. Oh, Forever. Oh, sis, I'm so sorry for your loss. Yes, it's a blessing that you still here, sis. Yeah, so that's why I don't play with that calling people old and stuff like that. Sis, you want to get old. You know what I'm saying? My father didn't even make it to 65 years old. So yeah, sis, I don't, yeah, no. It's okay. Kendall said, like my stepdad said, there are people who wish they could have made it to see his age. Exactly. I don't like the way she talks down on him in front of the kids. At the end of the day, that's still their daddy. Yes, it is. And like I told you guys in another live, you got to learn how to separate those two relationships. What you going through with that man as his wife or his baby mama is not the relationship that he's going to have with those children. Like, sis, you have to learn how to separate the two because the love he has for you obviously is different than the love he has for the kids. He can love those kids to the end of time and stop loving you tomorrow. Since they're not the same love, just because you're the mother of the children, those are two different loves. And it took me a while to understand that. You know what I'm saying? Years and years and years ago. Because I felt like I'm the baby mama. I birthed these kids. If you love them kids, you should be loving me. No. Because it's two different loves. It's two different relationships. I had to learn to understand that. Hey, Gwen. She doesn't even pour her wine in a glass no more. She just turned up the bottle. Girl, why bother with a glass? She better not unpack no glasses out no box. She might have to move that box again the way sis been moving every other month. Girl, you better keep all them glasses. Yes, go on, keep using the bottle, sis. That's less dishes. Okay, sophisticated. We'll be here for a few more minutes, baby. Hey, Tina. Yeah, y'all. But at the end of the day, we can't really worry about it. You know, it is what it is, and we just gonna go on. Yeah, I've been on here for exactly an hour, and I hate to say this, you guys, but I really gotta go. I'm gonna read Zeta's comment. She don't understand that it's been people married years and years and move on and still love those kids. Gerard just ran into a stalker. Zeta, you are best girl. Yes, honey. And that's hard. It's people that I knew a couple that was married for 30 years and got divorced. 30 years and had 5 children, and they end up getting a divorce after 30 years of being together. Like, that stuff happens. But you know what? Both of those people end up moving on. They end up moving on. They went to my church when I was a child. They end up moving. Well, I was a teenager or early adult, but they end up moving on. The woman, she ended up remarrying, and the man ended up remarrying. Yeah, just because you love once, sis, don't ever mean you're not gonna love again. You can't give up on love, sis. Even if it gave up on you, sis, you cannot give up on it. Because it's somebody for everybody. You just probably ain't met that somebody, or the somebody that you did meet, you thought it was the somebody, but God showed you that it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, if God moved somebody out your life, he did it for a reason, sis. Don't keep trying to pull them back in when he keep removing them out. He's saving you from something. You better look, you better heed the signs. I had to, again, y'all, something else I had to learn the hard way. Tracy said, well, my uncle divorced me. Tracy, you a mess. Yeah, I'm just, y'all, like I tell y'all, I can only speak from my experience. And just because I don't lay down and tell you every experience I ever had in my life, y'all, trust and believe Tia Martin had some experiences with love, with disappointment, with happiness, with crying, with laughing, like everything, y'all. Deborah says you can't force love. Sometimes you just have to let it go. She is still young. She can truly get another, and her children are young. And yeah, you know what, y'all? We can say that, but when you're in the moment, it's hard to see the future. When you are currently standing in the moment of a man that you have put everything put into, and you're standing in that moment, it's hard to see the foreseeable future. It's hard. It's very hard, but it's not impossible. You just gotta know how to do it. You gotta will yourself. And I hate saying this because I know everybody doesn't view God in the same way, but I'm a firm believer in praying. When I go through things, y'all, I get on my knees and I pray through things. That's how I was taught as a child. Y'all, my daughter, she went through a breakup. She had been with him for what, 3 years? 2, 3 years? Child, thought I was gonna have to commit my daughter. But guess what? She better today. And we talks about that. She's like, Mama, remember when I was going through some things? I said, yeah, God, Lord, yes, I remember, girl. I thought I was going to have to commit you. I said, but baby, that's called love. And love hurts sometimes. Yeah, you got to go through it sometimes. You don't want to be hurt. No one wants to be hurt. But as people, y'all, we as humans, yeah, we sometimes everything's not going to be perfect, right? Everything's not going to be perfect. Zetta says, yeah, she forcing that man. I've been there, but I never was stalking. My kid's father, he moved to a different state and it made it easier when yes, girl, out of sight, out of mind, honey. That's the best remedy. When you out of sight, you out of mind. Honey, that's the best get over. But some people have that love hangover and they don't know how to get over it. Yeah. Since you can't get drunk on love. Mothers hate men who hurts more than we do. I remember when my son got his heart broke, my house was listening to old school people weeks. I know that's right, Aisha. Come here, son. What you need? What you need, baby? Huh? What you need? Okay, I'll come in there in a minute. I'll be there in a minute. I understand that I married my first love. I was 21. It's hard to get over your first love. Believe me, I understand. Oh, yes, girl. It's very hard to get over that first love. My God. Oh, baby. Ooh, I don't even want to think about it. But one thing I pride myself on, and anybody should, I'm here to tell the story. I'm still standing. As bad as that man crushed me, I'm still standing today to tell y'all about it, right? And when you going through it, when you stuck in the moment, it's hard to focus on, like I just said, the foreseeable future of you being happy. Because you think, how can I be happy? Like I didn't put everything I could into this man. And I'm not going to tell a woman not to do that, but sis, just be cautious of your heart. Like with anything, you have to proceed with caution. That's with anything you do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit the like for me. Um, hold on, you guys. I gotta check this message real quick. Mm, yes, honey, Dominique, been there, done that, sis. Can write a book on it. Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. I had to check this message real quick. Um, thank you, Melanated. I appreciate that, baby. Hmm. I know that's with y'all. Well, you know what, you guys? I had a good time with y'all tonight. Like I said, I like when we get together and we can talk and connect. Deborah says I was in love. I was so in love. I followed him from Texas to Colorado. That's some crazy ass a girl. Been there, sis. Been there, done that. Okay, I know what you're saying, but you can only take so much. All the stuff she said he did, it should be easy for her to be out. Yeah, but and you can say that, but Zeta, sometimes when you talk about a woman who stays in abusive relationship, you would think if a person is abusing you, then you would have the power to leave. Some women don't have the power. You got to understand everybody has their own mental um stability. Some people power is stronger than others, right? So we can't say because this is how you think, this is how another woman's going to think because of us are women. Mhm. Amen, Dominique. I'm so glad that happened to you, sis. My prayers got divorced. My prayers got divorced, and we was happy. Their relationship was trapped. Mm-mm. Wait, she drove the U-Haul down here. Yeah, I don't know, Royal. I don't know where Olivia is. Monique, what you talking about? Cause you got Risa over here cracking up. You better play dead like so. Oh wait, Monique, no, you did, sis. Oh my God, I enjoyed the live, sis. Heading to work in a few hours. Okay, Delightful, I can always count on you, sis, for coming through. I can always count on. Hey, Michelle. I can always count on all of y'all for coming through. And again, y'all, I appreciate all the support that y'all give me. Um, I'm just who I am, y'all. You see what you see is what you get. I'm just a regular chick, okay? There's nothing special about it, okay? I'm just regular over here. But I do again. I do appreciate everything you guys have done. I appreciate how you guys come view my content and help me grow my channel. Because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do it. At the end of the day, you know, Olivia seems to think she birthed me. You know, you guys gave me life. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I most definitely will see y'all in the next video. Remember, you guys, sub what you love. Make sure you guys hit the like button on your way out the door. TMR will definitely see you in the next one. Have a good night, everybody. Bye bye. Hey, lady. I'm out of here, sis.